Hello and welcome to Slightly Impressive Q&A. My name is Griff A and I'm making your Q's. Finally. I know I said I was going to make more of these and then I just didn't for like a month. Oops. But it's good to be back. It's great. I'm here with Steve and my poster. Did I tell you the lion's name was Steve? That lion's name is Steve, so now you know. Let's start answering questions, because that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? First question comes from, they said it was pronounced Kamarcats, so that's what we're gonna go with. Kamarcats Gamer, which, I mean, just automatically you win the weirdest name of the day contest, just because your pronunciation doesn't make any sense. But it's okay. Thanks for including the pronunciation guide anyway. But they say, what do you like about Alliance and what about Horde? Okay, so I like this question because it's not just like, why do you play Alliance? It's like, what do you like about both, right? Because there's likable things about both. For the Alliance, I like, they have prettier characters. They just do. I don't even care. Blood Elves notwithstanding. They have better cities, and they're blue. So we we covered pretty extensively, I think, my relationship with the color blue in the Vlog Every Day in April videos, and which can be summed up with I like things that are blue, and they're better than the other things. So that's why I play Alliance. But I like Horde also. Don't tell anyone. It's like, I got a reputation to uphold. Just like, nope, I'm pointing the wrong, Steve here. Don't tell Steve, okay? What were we talking about? What do I like about Horde? Okay, I think I like what I think most people like about the Horde, why so many people play them. They're just kind of the underdog, right? They're like this ragtag group of like kind of savage races who are a little bit oppressed by the Alliance, and they're just trying to make their way in the world. And you know, recently they've kind of been like crazy megalomaniacal tyrants and murderers, but you know, that's okay, no one's perfect. So that's what I like about Horde. Also, Blizzard just blatantly gives them better storylines, but I'm not bitter. Next question comes from Pedro Mendez, again, who is a repeat offender as far as questions go, but you know, he has better questions than everyone else. Sorry. Have you ever read all the Warcraft novels? And if so, do you feel they actually add to the Warcraft world or are just pointless? Okay, I don't want to say they're pointless. I would say they're too important for anybody who actually like enjoys the lore and likes to get into the lore of the game. And I've talked about this before, I think, but they tend to put too much of the story in the novels and they leave it out of the game. So if you're not interested in reading the novels, then you're kind of left with these weird gaps in the story that don't make any sense. As far as the novels themselves, I've read a few of them, and I like them, but not enough to like read all of them. I think they're well written. It's nothing against like Christie Golden or anybody else, any of the other writers. It's just that, you know, they're not really given the freedom to just create whatever story they want. So it ends up not really being a really good standalone work of fiction. It's just like, you know, the way I assume it works is Blizzard just comes to them and they're like, okay, we need to hit these story points to kind of bridge the gap between these expansions or whatever. And then they just kind of put it together. So it's not like they really have a lot of freedom to do much with the plot or even the characters, I think. What is good about the novels is that you kind of get their take on the characters that you may not get in the game. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've read a few of them and I liked them okay, and then I got about halfway through the Jaina novel and I was like, yeah, I think I'm done. It's just, sorry, that's just what I think about them. Next question comes from Biatch number 13, which, okay, sure. They say, what's your horoscope? So you're probably asking, like, what's my sign? Which is Taurus. Now, I don't really believe in, like, astrology stuff at all, but it is kind of interesting to think about sometimes. I kind of fit the Taurus thing. Like, I think I'm supposed to be stubborn and loyal and jealous, which, yeah, okay, fair enough. But then there's also, I'm supposed to be like really obsessed with material wealth and like really like expensive things. And if you looked around my house, you would know that's not at all the case. So, I don't know, but she asked what, I'm assuming it's she, asked what my horoscope was. So hang on, I'm gonna read my horoscope for today, which is, okay. Group activities prove beneficial on several levels, Taurus. Okay, okay, sure they do. You might project powerful warmth. I like that one. You might project. Or I might not. Powerful warmth and love for all life. Yeah, I might not. You're feeling especially optimistic about the future. That is actually true. Your enthusiasm could spill over to others. It could spill over, but it's not going to. Attracting them into your aura. I don't think I want that. Acquaintances become friends, friends grow closer, and love relationships grow stronger and more stable. You could gain a lot of you could gain a lot of intriguing, useful information, particularly about the arts. What, how? By what? Reading Wikipedia? I sure could. I could Google it. So yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know what to comment. So we're just gonna go on to the next question. Which comes from CasperAntonsen, who says, "What would you like to see in Warlords of Draenor?" Okay, so rather than talk about like specific features that I want to see or anything, what I really am hoping for with the next expansion is just that it delivers on, like, first of all, the leveling experience as well as Miss of Pandaria did. Because, I mean, Jade Forest was awesome. Maybe you don't like it, I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. And just, like, the way they presented the story, I hope they do that kind of thing again in the next expansion. And do it as well or even better. Hopefully more consistently. That would be nice. And then, just I hope the raids are good. Like, that's, the real meat of the game, like, as far as what I do in the game, that's what I'm hoping for, is that it's just good. Like, I hope they kind of fix some of the pacing issues that raids have had. I hope raids are a little bit less of a mess than they've been lately. And I think they are. I think they will be. Like, having everything be flex mode, that seems pretty promising to me. Other than, except Mythic, but whatever, like, that doesn't affect me. I think that's about it. Like, as far as, garrisons look interesting, a lot of the features and stuff, they look interesting, but it's, what's gonna keep me playing and keep most people playing are not all the crazy side features and stuff. It's, how good is the questing, how good is the raiding, how good is the PvP. So that's what I'm hoping for. I hope it's good. That's what we're boiling down to here. I sure hope it's good. Next question comes from Rain, who runs the Plus 10 to Fire Resist blog about gaming and such things, so you should check that out. But anyway, have you ever done any theater or acting? No. I mean, not like anything serious. Yeah, I don't consider myself a good actor at all, though. And I guess you guys could talk about that in the comments if you want. But yeah, no, the thought of being on stage is terrifying to me. And any time that I've had to do it, I just sort of suffered through it and did not enjoy it at all. So yeah, no, theater acting, that's not my thing. That may seem kind of strange, just because, like, here I am, like, talking to a bunch of people, literally thousands of you, but it's different. Like, right now you're a camera. I'm sitting in a room by myself. There's nobody. I could choose to just not even upload this. If I watch it back and I'm like, nope, I'm not putting that up, then I could just not do it. You don't really have that option on a stage. And that's, I don't know, that's, yeah, not something I've ever done or want to do. Alright, last question of the day comes from Giant Snow Panda, who says, who should they cast in the live-action made-for-TV miniseries of Slightly Impressive? Okay, so there's a live-action miniseries of Slightly Impressive. I assume it's going to be, like, actors dressed as the WoW characters, pretending to, like, play their parts in a machinima. That's what this is gonna be. Okay, so who's gonna play me? Let's go with Aaron Paul, Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad, because why not? And let's see, who's gonna play Pertuk? Morgan Freeman is gonna play Pertuk. Jennifer Lopez will be playing Aislinn and all of her characters. And then Lil Ace will be played by Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, even though they're way older now. That's fine. So yeah, that's our cast, and it will be directed by Joss Whedon. So like 2 of us are gonna get killed off in horrible ways. 1 of us will turn evil. I'm not sure who that will be. And then we'll get canceled halfway through the miniseries. So it should be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. But that's the end of our Q&A. So thank you so much for watching. If you have a question you'd like to see in future Q&As, please leave that in the comment section below. And otherwise, I will see you next time. Okay, bye. I feel like I did this too much in this video. I don't know what the hand poking thing is. I'm just like, and this is my first point, and this is my second point.